when this client showed up to the youth ranch to do his intake, he was not showing any emotion. He did not want to share anything with me. He had multiple suicide attempts in his past, and he's only 15. So these all started at age 9 when his father passed away. So each session was a lot of him standing there in the arena next to myself and the equine specialist, and us continually trying to get him to go out to the horses. A lot of times he didn't go. At that point, I was really questioning, okay, is what we're doing anything? What's going on here? He's not engaging in sessions. Now he's suicidal again. So very concerning and disheartening. I started to notice that he would participate more in the activities that we asked him to do. He started to have small talk with us about close friends that he had pushed away because he was so depressed, and now he's trying to rekindle relationships. He was losing weight. He was smiling more. He carried himself about with more presence instead of just this sunken down, withdrawn person. We were out with the horses, spending time with them in the pasture. And I remember talking about discharge and saying, hey, I'm noticing that you're meeting your treatment goals. And he said, yeah, I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I'm feeling really good. And I said, well, what's one thing that you are going to miss the most when you finally do graduate? And he said, sharing with the horses. I really enjoy sharing with them. That was something that the ES and I had never seen him do. He really didn't interact with them that much, but would observe them. And there was a lot of silence, sometimes very awkward silence, where he would sit there and just watch the horses, and we would watch the horses, and we're thinking he's not getting anything out of it. But to him, that was sharing with the horses. We had, we set up a big graduation ceremony, and it was so amazing to hear from 2 of his staff members at his school who had actually referred him to the Idaho Youth Ranch because of his high suicidal ideation. Hearing from them about the differences that they've seen, that they've never seen him so happy, that he's like a whole different person. Listening to grandma and aunt talk about how they've been down this path with him for years, and this is the happiest they've seen him in years. And I'm going to try not to get emotional. It was just amazing to hear that this practical application was something that he had never experienced before and had been the most impactful. That had been the most change-provoking that he's had in 6 years. That this is the longest he's gone without thoughts of suicide and high levels of depression in years. It was very overwhelming and fulfilling. It was truly organic, and what we saw and what we processed from what the horses gave us was ultimately what influenced him to make changes in his life, positive changes. This 6'2", 250-pound plus almost man broke down into tears and was sobbing and said thank you. to everybody because he is in a place that he's never been before. And so just truly amazing. And as we work with these kids, we might get to a point where we think this isn't working or we're not doing anything. But it's really trusting the process and the horses, and there's more power than we really realize with working with the horses, and so amazing that we can offer this to kids.